election no as compared to 2025 2026 dynamics na sentina we are having this crop of personality and enigmatics ebemu a we support Ken in the desire you
enoma be bra sesa say sabia bru penifo ka se wo so na wo so ansa ana hu de mu ye de edu uza baton yakobia bebre mpre bebre so wo de hwe ewura Professor Duwa Hebra ono bae ono ne first time obon homodem pa eso no kra no se party ni si no na president Kofo bae ono so bae ono so first time ono so de Professor Duwa Hebra ne ye de course ro kakra ono kwa de offer ne fi be 30.2 e de ko be 39%, so wo de almost 9% na ye de e ka ho na wo hwe president Kofo so first time ono so kra be fa president Kofo de no e so de ko be 45%. And you share in the history Ghana bako sema ye trajectory no as MPP no obia onya kwanya bebia ba ye up say na no aba ekotu ya ewura Dr. Bawumia de ani na anko ya e de graph no ye de e ba fom nti say dodo na biblia hunu said no say 2028 ni de ye be see wi ni de even in the spirit of party revival no say den sisa bi ye de e ba because wo hwe a hu say Ghana bako sema no party be eba onyakonya esumumfie wotwe okay 92 to 2000
sure
and President Rollins oba I send this in your 8 years and akofo so far 2001 so the basic 2008 onu sunya 8 years MPP meboa and 2008 to 2016 so President Mills and President Mahama onu sunya 8 years President Mahama kwade no qualify say keso sakobi but onu say motwa mo 8 awie munya dey monko ana yanso ye ba ya president Akufo-Addo so ba ya ono so 8 yesi and wo hwa 2028 ne pa de se ye ka no kra kire ho pa de a nkanya MPP kenuru ye so because wo hwa the trajectory ni history no se no guide ya ana no ye de enkomo no fa pemi gina de a ke wo se ka be 2032 ansa na ye de yaba na akoba sa de a let us say ye ka se beje 2028 about on de a e se ye ko woro NDC for e ka wa ye de e fo mo beti na kanka semu no ye ka so bia wuro bi ka afọ bia betia na je say utimi no je say because ka wa ye ka wa bi he ni ho ase bi fa nipa beti nti ye no e se de wo ko twa nipa kro nsa na ye de efiri ho wo yi ka wa no na before beti wa ye sa na utimi no ana party for ni bebre hunu say 2028 ni de say ye po bia obetimi NDC for pa na wo hwe de Ghana for ka some de asmesi ba ye beto mo de kan ba ye beto a na onu mu bebre na dwa koye mo se ene yemfa ken ye de enko na wontimi nkochi tumi nye de emai ndi ano na media memi nsusuye mu ne madwempo no akoso nipa bebra ma o ma de a shift from baby anka ne no mu gina na aba because so here anka ne obey 137 MPs 137 MPs ne mu be 99% edi yewura Dr. Bawumia chi government appointees be 6000 you dare not so unko di ba akofo achi na ohwe constituency executives a constituency chairman bia the DC MMDC 276 nya onu na ye campaign chairman and co-chairman of Dr. Bawumia campaign by na asesa sabia bru nipa ono kofa ne ship kura ba ya me fa de say onu na de ship ne ba ya fa crew members at onu kwa ne wajai ship no afri ho ye uka ze ira Dr. Bright Campos no onu so ho bi onu so atwe ne ho so ho omu ne nim de omu ko hu ye omu hu se enye yiu say ira ko Agyapong no so ho onu so atwe ne ho ana me former boss Dr. Yo said duchum yes one say soldier always say soldier nti why me former aside me current boss onu so no so Madam Arena atwase mu nyina stika no mo kwakuku ate no mu nyina nti yem say omu nyina nya that conviction say yes Dr. Bawumia is a fine gentleman what I say just like any of the candidates but when it comes to the conversation say ye probi obetima ge tumi ama MPP in the year 2028 at a time o ha na nuru ye so dia wono mu nyansa mu de isu se Ghana for say ye the camp ha be de be ntie na ama hwimbre no ni ba bebre hwim aba kere the Japan side no
nti we do not is it to say Dr. Alhaji Mamadu Bawumia neni ye den sa
oh so sebio meka so bia on strength no bia on shortcomings say Dr. Bawumia no double call what the my scenario bi okay 2020 about 12 na sabre ni lead this say 2016 169 seats
sure
ana 2020 say bar 148 if the successes are right. Now kaya no 2020 they say about 137. So any normal any this for a hang parliament, yes. Now so kaya me two scenarios be. President Mahama call election no say 2016 na or trail by 1 million votes. 2020 a kwen bia yabo electoral commission ma party for nyina 72 hours so make declaration. 72 hours and so electoral commission can making the declaration. President Mahama so no election on Lucy. But before that, those obey a press conference on make can be almost a very comfortable lead.
Sure.
Yeah, would Jan now so no co lead with 148 members of parliament. Yeah, can't Papa na say won lose election. Emma the court to craft a easy declare we no. Emma court 9-0 unanimous or moto na 7 year day at the Nani Madikondia. Even though we lose with about 500,000 votes in 2020 as I'm making, the OA say or election who him there, and what could be at it, and politics why at it, no him strategy room, but when they say only will lose all right, but there was a Ojinemu Emma ne Manfono. Now MPs in what me a protect yomo, and to anyone quite cry day, and to Muntam Compens Electoral Commission decided. That is 2020. Fast forward to 2024. So okay, as we are there now. Blame will be but at the end of the day, man, find say a party decision. But whichever way, who would and you cause there, owner, you take the maximum responsibility. 2020, so no electoral commission, my the same 72 hours in 2024. 2024. So yeah, 2024, my the same 72 hours. So within 72 hours, no, obey make a declaration. Okay, I say they are less than 15 hours. Near candidates, no, Akwajatu. Okay. Also, one of the OG to move for the supreme interest of the country. Also, let's assume that is true. It be an iron correct. But Osha, Jikro G2 Muno, it sent only one signal to the NDC. As my catch NDC for the say, hey, Uncofono, or Mamma Monsaso, Yanko Coalition Center, so Yanko move for Monso, the NDC and I can. And to him, if you want 37 seats, about 88 seats. Me no can say. Your 4 regions are MPP need a single member of parliament. 4. Your 9 regions are the cumulative seats of the 9 regions near 98 parliamentary seats. You will move 5. NDC 4 Mako 93. Now I'm just comparing. Nami the abesi was no so. So be abusa aside the area of the time only say any day no. And
even before you go forward, my chipping kakra.
Yes.
Or concede yeah. It was somewhere around. Was it 8:45 to 9 on a Sunday morning? Now, when you sure say at the end of the day, to try be on watching in tem. Bia, we hear and cry tell at the end molusu. And it was you to moon temo so be you to later crana. Sir, put a gum if you're na that's embark.
Sana ne council the care say, but it's a matter of strategy. So we I saw your captain of the ship and I'm a posso. Say, Uko emergency. Oh, captain, won't mean I say emergency where the best and ship on Intino. When may ye live boat back and what time way back was a say rescue mo. Oh, captain, oh, I said, the say. Because something responsibility, command responsibility as a leader, now taking the final responsibility of Bibia. And Wukrano in offering say Navy rules, no, a personal. Say ship in your accident by emergency, encounter emergency. Oh, captain, should be the last person was already official ship on him. Just you. We're so making sure say we rescue everybody in the ship. To the extent say ship no kwhwe okra na and say senke kra na you should be the last person on the ship near the essence. That is leadership. And yes, who bet my hold the one so we presidential na the ankoyi. But there was say also dream parliamentary no. Said the when they compare 2020 President Mahama here no he leading no near 169 167 no. After nearby 169 after nearby be do 137 just by standing to his feet and telling his people say massa election in we electoral commission declare 72 hours in the day and so to munina monanso election require na day edim kunim say wo chusu say ye dey kwaje 2 mintem ye candidate kwaje 2 mintem and higher am improve at the bin so ye to aba wie ya e make declaration see coalition ye bibia wie it took the court the high court of Ghana and the reverse 7 of them
until you ought believe say senka nyintumu na mantam wanka probably nka parliamentary seat ni bu nka ye hu dia
see yes because ye wie ye no court and the reverse 7 ma ye e dibusa say nipa he no mo so ntima amfa mo dia kra nya dey anko court What asem ni ana wuyi no kura free ho a aba ye kwoto na ano no ebi a wono mo beka say ebi a so party na no ho ye hi candidate nka ho ba na ano ye kwoto ye no ye nya nipa over 345,000 close to 400,000 a wono mo call pools wo wono mo call polling stations no wono to my parliamentary candidates wono wi no mo tuti presidential no uzen kane no ke to aba na obi kura ntoma party on to my presidential ne parliamentary ke skirt and blouse ko beto ma presidential no 1592 sana abakosem ne tiu 1592 na bibia presidential na ho oden e wo soro esene parliamentary no. And so for the first time no yenya blouse and skirt said they became ya Kenya skirt and blouse.
Skirt and blouse.
Skirt and blouse.
Where they not, sir?
Or to my presidential na nanko about 20 parliamentary. Say local politics. Yeah, na parliamentary. No. Yeah, na buwa ha nsem kakra ni. But for the first time in the history of our politics since 92, no. Yeah, by a quarter year, no. In over 345,000 people almost to my parliamentary. No. Omu no here presidential and him to tiano. Oh, enti we are really in a crisis. 2.1 million what the compare who for the votes are one more mapo hokra meto a difference of 1.7 million na me catch say you were about 9 regions are cumulatively no 98 parliamentary seats you move 5 you know is vote 93 your 4 regions what corner go say ope MP kradia ebi asma make ebi ni ho
4 good regions
ebi ni ho ye ni a single member of parliament kra. What the ye votes say na no and compared to President Akufo 2020 votes ye votes so by 31%. Asuma baby a party regionally who by 31%.
Presidential no.
Yeah, presidential. What they compare crowd to say oh e be a voter turnout na na by e be a the northern part be a candidate if you a home poco the compare Akufo did better than Dr. Bawumia by 16%.
In the home region.
In the home region, yes. And the so crowd what they compare President Akufo the 5 northern regions no our no free honum program underperform Akufo by 16%. And he maybe a party ni gina no de senye in Kenya na ma o first question abusa say then any people be switch sano because one more say maybe a party ni gina no senye in Kenya bi pa na ba party me cha de wo gempa ha na nkwara wa President Akufo time one wo de free maternal care ba e wo mu free a mo anyini ya sa wo calculate mo na be ko senior high school free no me say they don't care about MPP. Debbie. Hey, now say university campuses now we almost lost all the university campuses. And me say they don't care about MPP because kase MPP are created for party one when ya. So be na we study ya calculate years na President Akufo time na fe na na ya wo mo. President Akufo free wa Mahama Mills buy. No about 8-10 years so they couldn't appreciate governance. The only time we appreciate governance properly so called the last 2 years na President Akufo ewo hoyi and then also the last 2 years no so na sebio no mamu ye den covid sunsun so o man mu ye den it is ankra no kra say no se nye obi a o mate se oh ye se kendi na koma edu kendi the boss kendi o kan o yo kendi o kan okra enye the video me feed on the credibility and then sema ya kafa ken so kendi on the kan ko ba o de nyuma na eba. And especially, say I'm not say contest here ideas was. It is only Ken that has been able to state emphatically say one of the idea obey you maybe. And as I'm crown is mobile square, we be so able universities on my penuma. And the and you be all can you masem our mouth for the Ginidia in your aberdeen.
I feel what Johnny I okay 101.7 FM Adiachi Biaj Media Suni. We are streaming live on your social media platforms na semester say come on ne lawyer kwesi kwaten boyi wadwenkyere ene question bia no fama ne yen ewo ene of our social media platforms no so ye backing kan na ye de amount now ma me fan free here. Our attention has been drawn to and same be obi o tibrofo timi de brofo ka de ope bia achro
okay
e de afam ho it's in circulation. Our social media platforms. Minimum sababe to monimu
ha. Mehu. Say enro de kata we buy.
Sure.
Kata no kwa de com sim no de buy na me na me sasase. Na ne kenyina ye no man in some kakra bia ekoso. And what fidie dia we nim say kwachi pa entima me mfa kwanya nchemu ye. And na no ye danya na ya. Unse candidates no. Obi a wo idea of the send text messages. so nti kebia wo ha over 200,000 delegates no mbe receive message be a free Ken ho no otia mo mbe receive be free Dr. Bawumia ho mbe receive be free Dr. Bright Champo ho mi am papa Dr. Dutchum ana engineer kwabla Agyapong obi a de biba na ye hu se Ken din no a wo de send message no enipa ne mu bia fa kwati kwan so ana wono akọ ye nhyehyeye bi a emfa mra kwan mu ana wono hack Kens edin no na ide ne system no ana o ma send text messages na text messages o mo send ye no ne tofa bo mu no ma send mienu a enfree ba akọ mo say o Ken so ono de ompe sebio yenwan mo free say asem no de akanfo nkwa na betime di MPP anim na nim de ma wono ma de omo ye meka say ade omo ye no broni beka say it wasn't an intelligent move just say almost sending you almost sending ma only the people in the 5 northern regions. What will be the motive?
Oh, okay.
Say an account candidate our contest in better that sending message ama only go for more the 5 northern regions say ono de omu esinfo na account phone kwa no obu omo na say bi Uganda higher tie no why part you tribal ben on so ono kwa de betima win election and one yes just to incite the people in the north no mo sure mo before say hey can the ompe say be enwan mo semfo ayede asemo meanwhile the latest company will be a rubber factory will be you know over 366 workers emu 300 workers if enough and the workers just ompe say be o semfo asema wo purchase let's say akwaya kwan bi akwati kwan bi obi faso and tribally incite people against Iraq and Japan. That is the first message akoy. Second message you see a praise who asema yeke. Meaning say e bi enkomo trend there. But we stated our position on it clearly. Say ye ne presidential election committee near the adwen. One must mo maka say suspend poison no. And ye di enchire mu ye de e bae. Ubeje di say one mo send a message ma Ghana ha nyina delegate bia say in the name of Ken. Second say one so much poison ni tumo be free party nim na sebio nkwasiafo na bia one mo e be di poison echi. Na wo yare kra mpokura na hwe na we are much poison amount. Again also orchestrated to incite people. Na share omabofu ni ka say oh Ken there one kwa no ne kasa nya na bibisa. Enti eno eno e de kata aba be chem say those messages are not from Canada Japan. Sebi obi oye badwemba bia nim say obi ani ho okọ contest a obefa phone at text messages e di delegates aye as atem na so obefa phone no share that sending messages e dey akoma one more the northern part of the country now sending text messages am obi e dey na only the 5 northern regions in Ghana enti sa tribal incitement send me ba na won pious na mo ka ayase bugina
bu ka me ba be bi so akura say
tribal incitement aye ka ho asemi what can raise the concerns can raise we chebi ne say tribal incitement is a cause war northern part of the country your delegates anymore especially in the team e wo ho de one more brepa and I'm afraid de bia and then ya afra mo hini we wa medi wunu achi a ene ye be yiwa firim ye be yiwa afra bonim ni atreten wo beje de say ye kan on mo ka say ye boampo no say na no de bugi na board you buy it was public no admit say he is warning and cautioning people in the north so montoma ira Dr. Bawumia nkwa na wa baba twama obi a wonye wunua na wonye okrom ni dia ontimi no won dey entra ho and nyebuki na bonkwa that is what is going on in certain parts of the north yekoto aba na ano yekoto aba police stations the constituencies are Kenya bi 98 220 98 votes 220 votes ni adenya ye church of zero ne ma no enkofo o mod buy no ken ko ho no
our north
yeah on the northern part ken ko ho no mu yi o mo phones ne yi kire say de toma ho that date so be na date no mu twa video na wo ho a o mo toma ken na ne serial number ni bibia we yi say authentic meanwhile those polling stations ne constituency Kenya zero go for raise concerns here won so o madwamati kokum ada no ma akoyi o munua ama na che say yeah eno no obi antimi nka ho ase but you know Ken will not allow anybody to blackmail him into silence eno de say bi obi hanka say ye nyem papa mu se ho ahwani we mu free ha na we mu free ada say bi o Dr. Bawumia na no ekoto abman 2023 na kan for the party. We are not questioning him on his religion. We are not questioning him on his tribe. We are not questioning him on his ethnicity. Asema yeke now is on his performance. Say, well, you data man. Data no che say, okwa ye no MPP abako say no, wa mo ne homode. And Ken raise these concerns. E ho ani akoda ne na no, ne de ato say Ken say ompe entafo asema na so ompe isirimu fasem. Nti sa dia ye hye isirimu before so mon kontu ti aken. Di krata na de animu enchiremu e de baaye say entesa. It's not from us. And as they say, they say message be on be received through that be ID ni be in free ho. We will not even use it again. Not the only person on the normal fire. But yeah, fuck when you so a caution other people on yes sir. Near the Jatoa, as soon as they said, yeah, after you rather Bawumia. So only one in Casa. One more be no one now way. Because me just saw best since our message. But I mean, clearly they stand to benefit from such message. You are brought your subai, and then some more canon now. Shall to be them say none issue in our more team with Dankakra. So at the end of the day, he is the ultimate beneficiary, and no Kobuno is her. Canena Bunu is can na hold anyhow. And so latest research here, he's leading in Blue East. Why? Because Abronye go for who so say party no did in one team and now half on the Bununa Ken has flipped there because of the same Abronye. Yet it's good for us, but for the total image of the party, no, so text messages, insightful text messages, ne me more sorry dear term there. Because what you know the dear term no Agyapong.
Okay, away from a statement Amodia Bible debunke dear Kosi Obo Bugri na Buina. My mimbisa say did that come as a surprise to you, and for that matter no campaign team say Bugri na Bu Okonofa the standing in the NPP or Beckham BBC.
There be I never one. Who say me Martinez same pay you me go school same me first degree me in the same UDS.
Okay.
Na Nordness and go for be or more come who boom papa or more drama home. If you want to incite Nordness at home, and yet on matters of tribe, there be almost come who bomb. Yeah, ye ha cry the any be ye cry no, ye cry the may be on matters of religion. So Nordness and go for more come who boom papa and the entity of Muntuamo de me who say young kind of crancher minya. There is what we call home advantage in politics. What I say? Okay, Professor Moss.
Yeah.
A bro quotes a central the say at the power of you, I do with you. Okay. So Trump or call the criminal catch almost on Tomano. A mammy on the coy. First one, Hillary did the same. Now we did a lawyer on the coy. Kamala. All you see the same. Home advantage, there's nothing wrong. Me sure say Ken Konu Kruma or Bakache Central for say and Trina Day. Emma no way they will free. Dr. Duchi won't quite Santa Jobeka, Meboa. Me I mean your penny was I more for crying and Dr. Brian Champon. Or no so Konu Kruma or Bekasi and Traba the Emma. There's nothing with home advantage politics. But what is wrong with it? Obi o kwati fi ko hunu so no aba na afọ ya de abebusa yenim se munua no mukro muni no ene okọ parliament members of parliament omo nyina omo ye makoma du baako wonum nyina support Dr. Bawumia bebi wo so omukra na yedi suma edwadie obo so o honorable kemi support o ma ye donation we ama ma koto bi apeka pama ma ye se ama mama me nkrofo ye dwo na me mitimi nyima ni me ko me yima ni ma me nkrofo no me nya dai entwekura o meka kyen se me yim me krom ni ayedai ama and I say me yimi nwa no na yede ama afunso ni ho ebi aba support on that line. Identity politics is natural. We call it voter behavior. You will be a the soft the cattle son koto abansa no yede akoto you ne omanya say bi VIP 2 VIP 100 buses to emu 99 ebom pa ewum so nyankopon onyi driver no ya training no na on for Holy Spirit na nkasa metra kan we are people of religion, we are people of ethnicity, but the hadre say oba threaten nkrofo awie no obi so be ka che ni krom for south to say minyanom say na bi anipa smesi na obenten wono mo bo mo nkrofo nto yeso ye mo ye dia ye koka dia wo dia wo say dia tribalism but all dia dia tribalism eh el honna hadwe no wo koka che say nto aba mawa eno nye tribalism but dia be kebi ha dia eno tribalism. That is where me I have a problem with. And you on that principle no on that score no ene bi e nyina enya eye ene bi e ma na ye problematic say no bi anko ni krom kwa kan che say ye nto abanya de ema no ba bugri na bo ye party pani wadi chairman pen ana ye say kura de okura de wudi akonya so ho etiko hene de kebuo kwa so ne ahobrase kwa so no ma bi kura asaro ka wote achi na wo kan ye nyina ye de ebom but ono wo so onya ne sa eno na ma ye nyina kaseti a prozi ni mu no ho ahwani a mnim se ho nkomo nyina ye be de ye beka because actually na fee you want more intimidating crowd. If you appeal to people to vote for you, there's nothing wrong with it. But situations are more intimidating. No, young call for more evidence better so more to mark na actually we are ken 00 na share them. There are some of them are suma memu amuko fie so mo to free kromo. Hey, me na me catch. There are some of him for catch say one more beba na share mo of from the land. Edrusa. And na ken de hu ya obekasa wo okwa achim no chebia okoka ho asem a omuzo wo ye tribalism and the mass a message ye ne ade nyina ho asem ye de eba edusa di we dey so ma dwebro ye wi a sebio ye nuanum stay phone kwantimi nkotro aba MPP akan phone kwantimi nkotro aba MPP not necessarily voter for kwantimi nkotro aba ye nyina ebe kan ho abom but de mehu ne say menua de mehu ne say often at times no you get people a one more dia a tool o ma weaponize against a team grouping nti emotional blackmail me free hunting and empese e beto abaye dey amame the real issues no nka ho asem me nuanom onom se me yakramoni nti na mo bese yese hwe no ma nto abamame what is he trying to achieve yese nkramofo nyina mam emeto abamano me nuanom yese me yakristo nti yese emeto abamame do person yese kristofo nyina abomfu ne enkoto abamano me nuanom yese me yeseremuni nti na yese min deserve no na sabre 2023 contest na yeseremuni na oni akanfo anko then they will win here and then they also use him into so a lot of times Dr. Bawumia can accuse them directly one more foul legend and they tribal issues and weaponizing and trying to blackmail everybody into silence but this time around and 2026 the end what the bar will discuss based on issues you the more but you more and benefited from this tribal game no it won't work.
I don't know whether one school of thought be ya adwene say bugri na budie ya wode be coupled with the ba ya mudi statement ya na ni na age towards one line tribal politics.
Yes.
Now was it a calculated plot to you? And I say from the perspective of Mosha Semna say okay ye be bibisa yenye na bugri na bunso so fa mesoso said the be ya bia ebeboa de aba abonten no ne akasa simon
se bugri na bonya kwala ana enye ne ekode de ne so onkasa na ko ye liki ye ntimi nye ne ekode ono ane confide na ikasa anu ko won hwe yie ite so ohun ze nkofo edidide na asekwa and I mean the brother Dr. Bawumia team no ya no wosekwa no lumba kan enu abi no nye ne ekoye ono na aka na asem ana ba abonten and we says asema na ye ka ho asem the complaints that we had from your supporters or more than northern part of the country yes ya him for intimidate or influential people intimidate or ye threaten bi say be ha me omo no these are evidences to support that nyame na boy na burgi na budi e bae o ye kwa o ka che obi say ampa ma wonu obi a so wo hwe no obi ankoto amaka ni that is how it came out nye ne ekoye who so wonya kwala na akwache ndi wonka se papa na ni afi but who say ono papa no no ka na adwun eno mo no so wonsuro hwie o nti the things he believes in and the things he has been doing and oye say o se bi wotiase onwi obetima frere buzan say on the kan na say na ye de kai na eba yi nyina ontim meka say onim ho hwe na Dr. Bawumia so camp no obi enu obetima condemn say papa ni play tribal politics why because they stand to benefit from it na no mo the message akọ ye momu kura na ye mpe ahifu asem enti wo momu na ye o made na sebio so a backfire and ye
na me point na me pese me make edibisa ne say one enkrofobia kwese akire so ahun
yes
edi asema babonten etwa ntro tomoso and said that we can work on her compare quickly the Agyapong campaign system no bi the message be purport say free mu ho na aba sa message no mu nsam a play tribal kakra enti ebi say it could be say ebi a plan and strategy ni say yemfa sa hacking ade no mra ne de babonten a na bugri na abu nso so aba beka na ne de na ba be support de ayeye e de ase bi a ken din no ni aka say so said dia a compare kun yi e na ama bugri na abu nso so aba e beka say minim say Jamaican what must say
say Ken was the first person that spoke on it publicly what I say
no me ka de omo hake they no information na no mo de ba ya wo kan wan asem
yes
and can it also be say ya hyehyɛ ne say yan hake ne information mra ya the information ne ba wi na bugri na abu nso abekasa na bugri na abu bekasa say de be ya ye benya support na in the eyes and in the ears of people no maje di say ampa be free ken ho because bugri na bukra ba be respond de kra ma yehu say
oh send the adwuma no mo say send the adwuma no mo say o message no mo say I say mo back come say all accounts should get together and lead the MPP. We cannot allow the minority tribes to continue leading us while they remain their subordinates. Let's take our party back to accounts in the name of Agyapong. Like, which reasonable person will do this?
And it's a bugri na bunzu be kan ya kata.
Or they can't yin no they before they ever responded. So you see how they scheme the things.
But sure, ebi mu say can it also be say be na former vice president who say not in a stronghold no as a aginism owing to the results from 2024 elections no to say they are okay say there are regions bi okra mu ni any MP seat bia wo ho sure say no den kura bi betumi abem and against the home constituency kura no a vote free oba ye nenye no can it also be another dynamics bi a camp be introduced to get the people in the north say there by be amoma nanka na rana yenim say any message bi anti yemfa we enye bibi to get your attention.
We hear message no almost sending in the name of Kenya. I mean, we are looking at a more probable reasoner, quite logical, meeting the test of logical consistency. And when you do that analysis and you realize, say, Ken should be Nipa obey disadvantage with this message. Nipa a better beneficial ultimately will have to be Dr. Bawumia. Because you say, I can vote in the entire fast asema, and I say, same fast asema. What does it mean? Say, same for you now, protect the will extreme ni candidate. That is the intention of the whole message. But for and then delegates, they are very sophisticated and very complex. One we are very discerning than what we can imagine. Not for no so can say be a na ho day, but no say be na ho day dey eba for more. But he will still win the northern parts of the country. Obe me say northern region be win, but can be close to Gabon. Northeast ni Kromo no home region is obe win, but can be close to Gabon. Baby a say ne kan wo biti e kese pa wa hwe ne be chemu pe upper west wa side ho no wa ne tumuni ade no but baby to say upper east bo gane boko ne mpatemu ho say wo ken be wini the reason is say who say sa omu issues ne wo ho no enye say sensitivity me pese meka ho asem radio so nti ho say no nobody is trying to benefit from it, but I mean voter behavior no, especially I heard the last election baby a coin how musibu akena e ho say no you see say already this guy say can be team win nti Dr. Bawumia na ho de aba form generally me se menye mi suro kra na ka Dr. Brian Champo up the game kakra bi a ko obetima shock no ko obetima shock no na ho de aba form pa because ensa na kura mu nyina so obi atwe no ho ana campaign no so no enko so ho campaign enko ana me buy na me di nkomo bi offer but they mean to be fam but campaign enko I mean that campaign enko say no ho
I didn't do my resort to strategies
akwai so obi ensuo fa no uze ensuo fa wa na mu huma nyina ayu ma de obeye bia no bibia behu bia no so mu say yesebio ice water rubber na dem kura na uzi wakoso be ice water rubber bi betima atwokew ohun enti basa kama mu no twi kase wani si yo krak so wani si yo krak de obehu bia wo don sabe so because wo enti basa everything you want to do to your advantage because wo de mamenka wo said Dr. Bawumia a personality no a very modest and humble personality obi aso Dr. de obono ho Dr. de ne kasa ye kama Dr. de a very humble person meboa but wo de hwe na no nkofo edi na cha omo kasa ma no hwe ayi abronya mo kwasibotwe mo wo de hwe di atem ne ade ne I'm not saying say be so ho be free o but say obi ka say there is a camper nko betimi kura kadidi atem kwa mfi ne camp ne kasa basa kasa ntwitwie hwe na no chama wontimi oso election ye national council ye said that the top down by said the way betimi wi abama Dr. Bawumia like nkofu edi na chi asesa papa no the aura around the campaign
but on so beka ya dan minim say ye greater akra ha say ono na ye candidate no nti whoever be obi be perceive say o one camp or ye bibi na say tia wo a don't deal with the
was saying ya mo be amese na brabo no
so with the individual be na bia or you fan of him na bia or penalty mo ye ni
okay FM ha mo ye adwuma se mo media men na mo ye adwuma hi mo koya de bia de anim gwase beka okay FM and despite media ni nyina we sure say papa despite oba be jina ka tell say hwe na work na amfa na ne suba amese ma bro he will sack you. That is the beauty of leadership. Say BC can come. A guy be nobody near friend Alestate. No bar no cancer. He doesn't have the permission of Ken. Or by also on a mere chicha ma to me 1 year in na Ken say won't to me so nya manunko face court. Party as a find the Emma Bonte. Ken Pamoni Fino. Papa ye friend a kwakwana as one when you could Dr. Bawumia tell me. So not can guy be a program be expose be or my FM and in the two. So Papa no could the Dr. Bawumia tem. The following day can sake. So that's the difference. What I say, the difference with the two leadership. Yenka say, I don't know now. We say chama won to me and I say na abronya di atemi. There is no way say Bawumia na trust scripts in the man. There is no way. But yes, I na obi who say wona woni penny and na wo beti na kasa amanati no. And you stand to benefit from the atemi we nyina. E dey na wo show ye. Wan kasa ho antia na obi abehu say sebi penny yo no. Ebi asin to kakra ye dey wo na say mreyo bi ye dey ewum. Sa na gbakwa akoba. Sa na nipa bebre no be ye dey bedwen. Enti eno de free no. But we expect a demonstration of leadership. Send you also penny no. Nipa smesi and na abono is ni ade okọ obona sampa bro nyomko board in tutu a now Dr. Bawumia o ha chire wo chia wo nyina de nyina. If you are losing sampa votes abro